I was there when I needed someone who wasn't getting over you. When I move to the side, when I move, call you mine, and I know what you're feeling. I'ma take you for a ride, let me take it off your mind, cause you know it's the season. And I move, and I move.
Hi guys, welcome to Adulting in Generation AIG podcast. My name is Nicole Gashera.
I'm Ivy Cortez.
Finale of this season. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Thank you for being there for us. Thank you. Season 2 imeisha. Can you imagine tumefanya saa episodes 20?
Hadi 20 nasikia ni kama imeenda mbio.
Mimi nasikia ni 100. It's too much.
Tumeongea sana.
Ushika
chini ukafikiria umeongea sana yenyewe. Wewe yenyewe ni muongea sana.
But I think it's healthy, it's therapy for me, for real, on an honest opinion, it's therapeutical for me. After the last episode, nilikuwa after we have shot that ati, Nicole, I think it's therapy for you, and it is for me. So I feel like, tunamaliza hii season, I feel so nice. Thank you guys for being here for us. Thank you for supporting us. We are praying for the best. We are praying for everything that you are doing. Thank you for being with us. And we appreciate it. Hatujafika mahali tunataka, but we are taking it slow. Tunaenda pole pole. So
I think sisi most of our topic kwa hii season imekuwa like the topic that we needed to talk about. Na I think tumerelate na some of the topics. I think most of the topics yenye tumeongea sana ni what we go through a lot. Na it's about hii season imekuwa sana. Unajua season 1 ilikuwa introduction sasa.
Alafu tuko like are we doing this?
Tuko sure. But I think season 2 tulicorrect a lot of mistakes zenye tulikuwa tunaongea. As in verbally tulijicorrect hadi kuconduct. Alafu the season ilianza pia the good environment. It had a start off yani like tulikuwa aware and yeah, we are doing this, and you know we need to be serious. There are things we need to learn also. There are researches that we needed to do also. Unajua the first time we started hatukuwa na ile idea what a podcast is all about. But I think season 2 inaweza kuelezea what has been going on. Alafu pia tunaongeanga logically ukiishi na mtu ndio unajuanga venye mtu anakanga.
Because
tumelearn more. Alafu nyinyi mmeweza clear picture like Ivy anakuanga hivi, Nicole anakuanga hivi. For me season 1 sikuanga confident especially kwa camera. Nilikuwa naonanga some episode Ivy unakaa vibaya. Lakini kwa hii season I've been relaxed. I love it. Like I love it even more to shoot, and I love our topics. I love the way tuna interact sana, and I think views zetu kwa hii season ime-expand sana, and I think I've also learned a lot kwa hii season. I've been so calm. Hadi siamini ni mimi ndo nimekaa hivyo, yani like sasa ina feel more like a work. Inakaa ni kama sasa imekuwa norm. It's a duty. It's a duty that we ought to
supposed to meet at this time. There's no missing. By then this time tumekuwa so committed to this thing.
Imekuwa constant. Tuanze season.
Hatujamiss even 1 week. So good for us.
And the best thing is that we've learned from each other. Sana like
tumejua communicate to each other. Tumejua communicate to you. Tumejua how to say some things, maybe at Jalan Bado, but what to say, what not to say. And we should be so thankful for you, Mali. Mefika the 200 subscribers that we have. We thank you so much for everything that you've done to us. You watch and we appreciate that. We are very happy for that. And for this season, we're just talking. We have no specific topic, but we just want to talk our hearts out to you guys, because most of as she has said, most of the things that we have said, it's a personal thing. Most of the, especially the previous episode, it was mostly about what maybe has affected us or people close to us. And I feel like in Kenya, especially, let me talk about Kenya because I've not been outside Kenya. So in Kenya, we as girls, as Gen Zs, as the younger generation, we're facing a lot of problems with maybe our parents, with maybe the society, especially now the way the killing happens in the Airbnbs. The foreigners come, the Nigerians, the Ghanas, they just lie to small girls. Yes, they know with the money, unajua pia economy ni mbaya. And then the ashawo job, which we can't judge anyone because people judge, yet deep down unafanya the same thing. So I feel like madem wenye wamekufa, sorry to the family, condolences to the family, but it's so wrong how we madem who suffer mostly because of maybe not giving a man sex, maybe not coming to the date that as we agreed, because as a lady it's so insecure. It's funny how in Kenya when you just refuse someone to touch you, it's wrong. You're the one in wrong. It's funny how in Kenya the things that are happening, the person who is murdered or the person who is harmed is the wrongdoer, and the other person is the victim.
Yeah, because she looked for sponsors, because first of all, you first have to look at the problem like, is it right for you to murder someone because of a mistake? Even murder itself, wow, that is like, see, the taboo. Murder is a taboo and it's a big issue. I don't know why people are concentrating the issue is ati unaonanga vingi mademu wanafanyana. Unaona mademu wenye wanafanyana. Like the issue is the madem instead of the issue is the killing. You remember you've taken someone's daughter, you've taken someone's sister, the trauma, the aftermath that this person will never be here ever again. Ever. Like no matter how big a mistake is,
you have taken someone's child.
Imagine, no matter how big a mistake. Now acha nikwambie vitu zingine kwa maisha au ukwangi perfect. Unaona labda huyo msee ameenda hapo kwa sababu ako circumstances zake ni tofauti. Huwezi ishi maisha nimeishi Nicole. Huwezi jua kenye kinaendeleanga na nini. Unajua? Pia hadi nimeona wenye ni BNB, pia hawa na Airbnb. Wengine pia ni wamependa huyo msee. They just want to have a good time with the person, and they don't know at the end of the day. You're not an angel to be aware like nitaenda niuliwe. As in unaweza ingia kwa shimo unajua tu utaanguka na utakufa. Hauwezi. Zingine tu you're just not aware, and I feel like being a woman you're judged for certain things, and zingine like it's normal for them to be killed, it's normal for them, it's their mistake that they are weak, it's their mistake that they are not aware, it's their mistake that they should conduct themselves like properly. Like I feel like being in Kenya it may set rules, and which rules they are very unreasonable for us, and I feel like we are still like in South Korea and I mean North Korea where it's a dictatorship, yeah. And which I should be free in my own country. I should feel welcomed. I should feel free in my own country. I should feel protected in my own country. Like the kind of security our country should give us, even as ladies, even as men, even as like everyone should feel comfortable in their own country. And whatever is happening in our country, first of all, with WhatsApp before to Malize and BNB, it was all about churches and influencers, na sasa sahi it's the killing of women. Sasa I don't understand, like,
by the way, as it is churches and the spiritual manipulation, and now it's the emotional manipulation. Wow.
And yeah, this, as much as this season has been smooth, but it has also like not physically for us, but I'm talking about the society. I think each season though to may go through society issues. Yeah? Tumeona like it's not we've gone through, but the fear of what people are doing out there doing that to traumatize CCS youth. Yeah? Because I think each season personally hatuja head a bump, but the fact that tunaona vitu zinaendelea out
vibaya.
there, unaangalia unasema wow, okay, this is our world, this is the, and you are forced to live in that world whether we like it. There is nothing we can change about that world whether we like it or not. We are living in that world, and seeing how things go, naona population yetu sisi kama youth tutaka the older ones will be there, outlive the younger ones, because the killing it's very brutal. And
I think, but I'm also thankful of how the technology and the growing of the Gen Zs and the young people, how they
and the awareness
of us, how we aware each other, and how people are ready to aware us, and how we are ready to aware the younger generation, the generation Alpha. I feel like it's so healthy because people know now that you're not supposed to trust anyone. Okay, huwezi restrict them kukosa kwenda kuona chali anataka, but then again it's very wrong to I feel like the moment you have a bad instinct about someone, just don't go. Just don't go. Because I've felt it too. So just don't go. There must be a reason why roho yako haifurahi what is happening. So for me, I would say that the self-awareness, it's kudos.
Yeah, and I feel like people should consider human rights. Human rights, people should go back and read. Sijui tunafaa kusomeshwa ama, because human rights tulisoma tukiwa shule, right to speak up, right to a lot of rights, right, according to the constitution in outline those. I think people should go back and being human. Turudi tukue binadamu, kwa sababu saa hii tabia ambazo watu wanazifanya zinaonyesha kuwa ni kama sisi ni wanyama ama nini, kwa sababu hatu consider sisi ni binadamu, na like killing a fully human being inakuwa the highest degree of unyama.
You got it.
Yeah, people should go back to human rights. Go and study human rights. I think the government should even advertise in our television what human rights. As much as advertisements za Blue Band na Coca-Cola ziko kwa TV. Waeka advertisements za human rights. Ku remind people that we are living as human beings, you know, because when niambia ni a spiritual, someone can just come and kuja ikutandike wewe. How the kind of power that people have in the mindset, si mingi si spiritual, mingi ni the things that we are thinking, you know, because how can a spiritual in a control aje kama uko na desires, dark desires, that is how they start controlling you. But if you're right in your mind and you're inaitwa aje, you una stand still with what you believe in, I think tutaenda mbali. Let's not forget we are human beings. Let us not forget that we are living in a world and we have to live it, you know. And every life is killer. Life is important. Every life.
Just remember, you have a sister, you have a mom, you have a brother.
You are important.
Pia kuna the gay story about how he was
killed
by the boyfriend.
Yeah.
So I feel like you have a sister, you have a brother, you have a sibling, you have all that you have an uncle, you have,
and even the society is looking up to you. Huh?
Be human, be gentle, be kind, be polite to anyone you meet, because you never know what the person is going through, what the person thinks about you, what the person's intention is about you. And please, people, don't trust easily. Don't trust easily. It can harm you. Don't trust easily.
Kama kukoniwa, when you're being conned, man, yeah? I don't think ukikoniwa watu wanatumianga the same way. Sasa hiyo si watu wametoka kwa kupigia Safaricom, unapigiwa na namba. See, you're not aware, Nicole, of how you've been conned. Unaweza enda tawadi, mtu tu akakuchanganya tu na ukaibiwa. Na unasemanga mimi siwezi koniwa.
Kama these people who are toxic, they find you at your deepest or weakest point. Kama hii case ya John Matara, it happened that there is one case a woman was selling the camera na alikuwa anahitaji pesa. So John Matara decided to buy the camera. Then when they went to meet in town, John Matara had dragged the woman, ile ya kufuata mtu. Imagine your intention is to sell that camera and have money maybe to pay school fees or rent, then someone else uko anafikiria vile atakuibia na atakutumia vibaya.
So you see what you know why the society is judgmental. They based it on one story. Wakasema like maybe John Matara used different ways, right? Because huwezi niambia kila mtu alienda kwa the Airbnb wakiwa the fact that they want to sleep together. Maybe someone they wanted to make a deal or sell something or yani meet up like venye sisi tunaweza tafuta partners, we meet up and they say we cannot discuss it in an open place because blah blah blah, a lot of things. So but people are basing it on wasichana wanaendana kama sponsor, ndio maana watu wanauliwa. They didn't even look the side of the story that kunaweza kuwa possibility they had something else other than
ama kitu ili attract you.
Yeah, exactly. So like I think this season sana tumeongelelea trauma ama ni vitu nimekasa tumeongelea trauma ya society, tumeongelea as in vitu. I think we are creating awareness that these things happen and it's not like it's stories za TV ama tuna
stories za jaba.
Si stories za jaba, ni kitu ina happen. Na pia hii season tume insist sana of self love. Tumeongelelea self love, self esteem. So like this season has been smooth. Tumeshukuru sana.
It's short and sweet.
But gracias.
Grazie. So tune in for season 3. Sasa thank you for supporting us. We love you so much.
We love you.
It's season finale 3. Season 3 will be the other season that will bring maybe things that we have promised sana watu. So tune in. Hizi season 2 tulikuwa tunataka ku stand the foundation kwanza yetu so that we can be understood what to talk about, what we want, hizo vitu zote. Because you can't bring a mgeni in your house yet you have not prepared yourself. So we pray for good things, we pray for good vibes, we pray for good things. So
good vibes only.
Yeah.
Platforms zetu tujasema.
My platform is Nicole Gashera on all platforms, and also if you want to join us, you can talk to me or talk to Ivy or our personal platform, ya AIG Podcast, which is AIG Podcast on all platforms. So if you want to be part of us, you can tell us. Part of us as in a guest, you can tell us.
So I am Ivy in all platforms. Thank you so much. We appreciate. Tulisema tuna hit the subscribe button. Every Friday we'll be dropping a video.
Every Friday 10 a.m.
No sijali ukifikiria
hata vingine na dropping hata before premiere. Unakuwa unaiona tu YouTube.
Na wenye wanafikiria kuna video zetu nyingi ziko hapo haziwezi tolewa. So you can watch and hear.
Yenye ujawatch. So
bye.
Just don't say it's love. You know it ain't sweet enough. Just don't say it's love. I've heard this shit too much.